Hello everybody and welcome to a pwnage animation tutorial. This is for those of you who wanted to learn the basics of animation. And today I'm going to be discussing the exact basics. The very basics. The core basics of animating in any animation program. I'm just using the free one called Pencil. Anyway, so first off, I am going to be comparing animation to animating on the computer to animating using a flipbook, okay? So, when you have a flipbook, the first thing you would need is a page. The page is right here. The second thing you would need would be more than one page. You can create more than, You can create more than one page by clicking on the plus keyframe button. And you can make as many of these as you want. Okay? And the second thing you need is a speed at which you flip the different pages in the notebook. And there is the frames per second. That is how many pages flip every second. I like to do 18. To get more fluid animation, you can do 30. And if you're beginning, I would start at 12 frames per second. Okay? But now that I have some pages, and now I can just start drawing. So, first off, make sure that onion skin is on, because that is very useful. Now, I'm just going to draw a circle, and then I'm going to move over to the next keyframe by clicking on the top right there. And then I can draw the circle in a different location. That would be my cat. Anyway, in a slightly different location, because then it'll move more fluidly, and just keep on clicking on the other keyframes and making it go just a little bit more. But remember, I'm animating at 18 frames per second. If you do this at 12 frames per second, you won't have to draw them so close together. Okay, so now I'm gonna do. Whatever. So now you turn onion skinning off and press play. See? Just a little animation. I'm going to show you one that I made earlier. Okay. So, yeah. There we go. It's just a ball bouncing. It didn't take me that long. I've done better, but, this is just an example of stuff that you could do. And notice, if I bump up the frames per second to, say, 32, it's going to look really choppy and quick. And if I bump it down to, say, 10 frames per second, and then I play it, it goes really slowly. Okay? This is just a beginning tutorial on animating in Pencil. Yeah. Oh yeah, and by the way, onion skinning can be compared to looking through one of the sheets of paper in the flipbook so that you can see your other drawing, so that your next drawing in your animation can look more accurate. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll have more advanced animation tutorials in maybe a day or so. Anyway, thanks for watching, and get to animating. Bye.